Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's card I am going to use Lawn Fawn's Woodland Critter Huggers, something like that. And I'm going to use just the pieces from that main set. There are some add-on sets for like Christmas and Halloween and that, so I'm going to use just the original set. And although this isn't in the original set, I'm going to create a cow. And I did actually get inspired by this from someone online. I think her name on YouTube is Jess's Crafts or Jess Crafts, something like that. And so I've taken complete inspiration from her and what she's done. And she's done quite a few different ideas for this. So this is her idea. So I thought I'd show you on here in case you want to go check her out as well. And I've got a few of the different pieces that will create the snout, as well as some of the original pieces just to create like the belly of the cow and the main body of the cow. And then inking around the edges of the pink ones with picked raspberry and the white one with some hickory smoke, just to add a bit of something. You don't have to do this, of course. So for the snout, I've got what is the like band for the I guess it's like a band piece which is for like the raccoon, and then the other piece that looks like a butterfly wing is for like the fox and the owl, if you want to make those with this. And so I'm using the combination of the two to sort of line up. Now this when I was holding this up, I thought it looked a little bit like a frog as well, so I guess you could make some sort of frog out of this too. But I just want the bottom piece from the snout down so that we get the sort of lip of the cow. So I'm going to cut off those extra little pieces so that we've just got the mouth piece, if you like, or the nose. And then I'm going to start putting some of these pieces together. So the little ears, or the inner ears, are these little like V-shaped pieces. And then and I've also bent, you were seen earlier, I bent the arms in. So the idea is that it will sort of like hug a little sweet or a little gift, or you could put some money in there, or, as a gift card kind of thing, or something like that for the recipient. Whereas if not, you could also use, there's some extra dies within it that you could add like a little heart or a little basket or whatever you want, whatever you've got that you can add in there to sort of show that it's holding something. And then these two little pieces for the like nostrils are actually a couple of the additional mouth pieces. So I've used those as the snout, as the nostrils so, on the snout. And then those eye pieces are the eye pieces. So, but you could use googly eyes, that would look hysterical. I think googly eyes always look funny for me. So just going to get the eyes on now and sort of roughly where I think they need to go. I do adjust them a little bit, but they sort of go about there. Like at this point it does look like they're a bit wonky, but I'm pretty sure I adjust them. Yeah, just so they line up a little bit better. But you, like I say, you could add some googly eyes to that and that'd be really cute. So this little piece is I think this is either one of the little, it's either a tail or like one of the stripes for something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm going to use one the correct way, and then one I've turned it over and then used a bone folder just to get some of those edges off that you get from die cutting, so that it sort of smooths them out a bit so they look a bit more even. And this is going to be the little horns on the cow. Or the bull, I don't know, I can't remember. I think cows also, cows don't have horns, do they? I should know this, I grew up on a farm. No, the bulls have the horns, don't they? Yeah, I'm sure. Are they? Oh, I don't know now. Anyway, this one has them. And then for the like hooves on the arm pieces, I've recut the same the main die so that I can get the shape of the little arms, so that I can add on the like hoof area. And I just kind of eyeballed roughly how, you know, how deep or how big I wanted those pieces. And because of the shape, then they fit perfectly on that edge, on that white edge of the little arms. So there she's got her little hooves there. Isn't it so cute though? And like I say, Jess does like a whole bunch of different types. I think she's got about 9 other types of things like animals you can create with this one stamp set. So die set, sorry. So now I've got the belly on, and then the hooves for the cow. I mean, look at it, it's so funny. But just genius. Sometimes my brain just can't think of things like this. Like I can create in other ways, but things like this, I can't always get my brain to work. So what she also did was the spots on a cow. Of course, just using that that die set. There's 2 sort of flower pieces. So one with this solid piece that will create, I guess, the inner part of the flower. So if you cut it out in yellow, and then a like topper piece which has got a hole in the middle so you can see the yellow, the base piece through, to create the flower. And so she used that as the spots. So it's like so clever, and it's really cute. So I've got a whole bunch of them here. I think I cut about 8 or 9 of them all in, and what I did was I stuck them on and then sort of hanging over the edge and things like that. And then the pieces that cut off, you'll see in a minute where I cut them off to on the edges of it. Those pieces, what I cut off, I will use that on the back, because I'm using this whole piece as a little card, like almost like a little, not a gift card, but like a you could add a gift card to it, but like a note card, or what I would call a note card. Then the back needed to be decorated as well. So although I could have done something better with the horns, and I probably could have cut another piece of the body out so that I could use that on the back, just to cover up the horns there, so that it sort of encloses them, because they look a bit funny there, but I just kind of went with it. I wanted to decorate the back as well, so that I could, you know, put a note on there, put the stamp, you know, the sentiment on the back, and also have somewhere just to write a quick message. But I wanted the back of her to look the same, so I just randomly stuck a few pieces of the leftover pieces, if you like. So I didn't have to cut any more of those little solid flowers. And then for the sentiment, I've got a Maping Stamper. I think it's either Punnylicious or even more Punnylicious. It's one of the two, and it says "Have a Moveless Day," which is, of course, whenever I need a animal themed sentiment and I don't have a stamp set, like with this die set, I wouldn't have had a sentiment set because there was no stamp set as such. I always go back to her stamps. I know she doesn't make them anymore, she hasn't done for many years, but I always go back to them because they're just hysterical, and you know, it's me, I can't help myself. So there you have it, one very cute little cow, or bull, I'm not sure, with all her little bits and bats on there. And have a moveless day, and I hope you all have a moveless day too, or by the time you're watching this, have had a moveless day. So yeah, it's just another idea. So maybe for this week, try and see if there's die sets that you have that create one thing, and try and see if you can create something else with them. I know obviously I borrowed this idea from Jess, but you know, let's see what we can do, or see if you can find inspiration somewhere online, like here or Jess. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye.